Alright guys, so we're doing this piece of news because we couldn't do a Kickstarter piece of news. I didn't find one, although we could have continued on that Tokyo Chronos one. But other than that, I didn't see a Kickstarter piece of news. So I sat back and I was like, how do we do a public service? How do we still do a public service? So I thought this would be a good story to do that. Talking about Discotek replacing Law of Ueki discs due to missing subtitles. So the reason why I'm doing this, trying to do this as a public service, is because I don't know about you, Tristan. I have never seen or bought Law of Ueki at all.
I have friends who love this series.
Oh, do they have it physically or do they watch it like Crunchyroll, stuff like that?
I think they've watched it online, yeah.
Okay, okay. And we love Discotek, so nothing against Discotek. Discotek actually licensed some stuff that I'm a huge fan of that I'll be talking about on our Toku Station series over at TG Productions. So you should go check that out so I can talk about some interesting stuff that they've recently licensed. Like, I'll talk to you about it after the show, Tristan, because I'm super hyped about it. So nothing against Discotek, we're just reporting the news here, and in this case, this is them. This isn't like some expose or some leak. They're legit like, hey guys, if we sold you Law of Ueki, let's see which season, by the way. We should definitely talk about that. Um, oh, is this only the first season? Huh, that's interesting. Oh yeah, they released the full series on July 31st. So I assume this is on the newest full series because that's strange. All the article says is Discotek Media announced on Tuesday that its standard definition Blu-ray disc release of the Law of Ueki. So I assume they released the whole show,
Yeah,
and it
I
looks
think
like on
it's
the fourth disc.
all 51 episodes? Yeah.
Oh, it's actually missing subtitles on the fourth episode, so that must be on the first
On the
disc.
No, I thought it was on the fourth disc.
No,
Oh,
fourth
subtitles on
episode.
the fourth episode. Yeah, you're right.
I actually got that messed up too. That's so funny that it happened to you as well. So anyway, we're both on the same wavelength. But either way, it was the fourth episode, first disc. Discotek promised to investigate further and make replacement discs as soon as possible. So I would like to note that those who order the set via Right Stuff will apparently receive replacement discs automatically, so good for them. But if you did not, so if you ordered through Amazon or anything else, maybe an official eBay page for Discotek, I'm sure they have those as well. Either way, if you've ordered anywhere else, email them at discotekmedia@gmail. If you don't know how to spell that, DISCOTEK media@gmail.com with receipts and addresses. So God, hope you kept your receipt. Oh, fuck. I would not have kept my receipt. So,
Mm,
I mean, again, if that's someone who ordered it, in person, I
right.
would not have kept my receipt. Hopefully, though, if you ordered it online, I'm sure you'd have some kind of, way to prove that it's you, prove that you ordered it, or at least prove that, you bought it with someone's, credit card or something like that. I'm sure you could be able to do that. But still, I just wanted to report this, not to, shit on Discotek, not to discuss Law of Ueki, because, again, I have never seen it. Have you heard that it's good from friends of ours?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, so then maybe we
Yeah,
should see
it's
it.
like the idea of like all the powers that have certain rules and everything. It's really interesting. So
So it sucks
it's
because it,
full
it looks
series.
it looks good. I would buy it, but I don't know how much it's priced. That's the first thing too. I don't know how much it's
Yeah.
priced, but I would also worry about buying it from Discotek. I wouldn't worry about their other shows because
Right.
I don't want to like fear monger and be like, oh, what about everything else they've ever done? I'm not going to do that. But
Mhm.
when it comes to Law of Ueki, if I want to buy this from Discotek, how do I know that this episode is going to be? Furthermore, in fact, now this series is tainted on the secondhand market as well. Because if I
Uh,
was like, let me try to buy it on eBay,
right.
how do I know it's a good disc? And then if I buy it from someone on eBay and it's not a good disc, I'm not gonna get a replacement disc from Discotek because I didn't buy it directly from them.
Right.
So I will admit, as much as I would love to check this show out, it might be one of those things where you and I look at it on Crunchyroll or something. Not that we can't review it, not that the show isn't tainted. It's just the idea that my trust in Discotek for other shows isn't tainted, but it's me wanting to get this one. Now I have to know, wait, so how long should I wait until I feel comfortable buying this show? Or have they, I assume, maybe they've pulled them all from every retailer, which is also
Right.
really rough for
Yeah.
them. It's rough on them. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know someone would say, who cares? They're a company, they're a corporation. But still, it is rough on them to have to pull every single fucking set just to replace one disc that probably cost pennies. But to then have to take away those sales from Amazon, from other retailers. I mean, not many brick and mortar retailers. Like you're not gonna have
Yeah.
Best Buy, I assume, carrying Law of Ueki.
Yeah.
But still, because I don't even know if this is sub or dub. Well, it wouldn't be dub only, but I don't know if it's like sub only. I just know that there are missing subs. Either way, it's rough, but again, we have to report on this. You know, we're not just going to sweep it under the rug because it's a company that we like. And also, more importantly, I just wanted to let people know. Because that's the whole thing. Like, it's like, because we usually do Kickstarter stuff because we want to let people know. We have
Right.
no relationships with any of these people on any of these Kickstarters who are making them or anything like that. We're just like, hey guys, new Kickstarter, look at how cool this is. And in this case, not so much how cool it is, it's more so like if you have been wronged. I feel like we're one of those lawyers on network TV. If you have been wronged by Discotek Media, go to discotekmedia@gmail.com now, and you can get your disc.
I mean, I still think it's nice of Discotek to be like, hey guys, we fucked up. We will send you a new disc.
I mean, they have to, but you know
Just
what? It is
please
funny.
contact us.
You're not. What's funny because you're not wrong in saying that it's nice in the sense that some companies don't
Would
do
just
that.
be
Some
like,
companies.
whatever.
Well, it's not even like they'd be whatever. I feel like you know what it is. It's funny. Some people are like Matt. They're probably looking at us like Matt, Tristan. Every company does or should do this, and I think it's a thing of you and I knowing, coming from a video game perspective, when we see a broken mess of a game, we're not picking on any games. We're just saying there's some games that are broken messes. Not seeing updates for those games.
Yeah.
And then having those games remain broken messes, or
Yep.
having a few updates but they're still broken messes, but like a few assets are changed and you're like, thanks, but this is still garbage. Like, thanks for nothing. It's like that Sailor Moon meme. I love that meme. It's like I've saved everything. It's like, but you didn't do anything. That's how I feel about patches sometimes.
Right.
Not about Patchy. I
Not
love
my
Patchy.
cat. Yeah.
I
How
love your
dare you.
cat. But multiple Patchies is a Patches. No. I love I love I love Patchy. But I don't like those patches. And in this case, is she perking up every time I say patches?
No, she's asleep.
Oh,
She don't
okay.
give a fuck
She's
about
dead.
you.
She's so fucking dead. She's like, good. I'm happy to hear about those patches. And so, but when it comes to this disc, you're right. But to me, I look at it not so much as a nice thing as when it comes to this company, they know that they can't fuck over consumers without everyone being like, so I guess I'm never going to shop with Discotek again. So they're sweating bullets.
Right.
They're like, that's their power. That would be their Law of Ueki power right now. They're sweating bullets. They're like, we gotta send these out immediately.
Their sweat
so
turns
that-
into new discs.
Their sweat turns...
Honestly, that would be a power for this show. I'm not even kidding.
At least the discs would have the subs for episode
Right.
4.
Exactly.
That would be nice.